Okay, big news. Wow. A lot of people in here right now. I guess everybody can hear me. I checked everything. But somebody just give me a thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me here. Hold on a second. Okay, now I'm ready. So as it says, what the F? I don't know where to begin with this one. I saw the prices and I decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick video just going over all the prices. And then I saw this thermal and decided, yeah, I'll pull a bill and go live with the breaking news here. So let me share my screen and we'll just go right to the video and entire screen, share, and you guys can hear me, right? I didn't see anybody confirm. Chad, can you hear me? I'm going to assume you can. I hate to sit here and keep saying, can you hear me? All right, so let's maximize the screen here. Hopefully, this is where it sucks flying solo because I don't have anybody confirming anything for me here. But let's play it and look at the big shocker. Let's go right there. Thermal, $1,500 drone, guys. And we know thermal's expensive, but Hubsan pulling a thermal on us. Holy shit. All right, so let's get this out. We did see that, correct? All right. I don't know what to say. So I've gone over all the prices, and I'm going to pull all those up. So we've got, I don't know that I'll share the screens, but we can talk about them. But if we go with the Hubsan website, we got a $459 base package here with the 64 gig. That's the internal memory. So $459 with the internal 64 gig, one battery is your base standard. They've gone and packed so much into this drone that I guess they went ahead and played it safe, and when yours overheats and cooks, then they'll charge your account an additional $1,000 and say you purchased the thermal. I'll tell you one person that's not buying a thermal, it's me. There's no way in hell I will buy a thermal from Hubsan. I don't need a thermal. I had the Paradenofi thermal for a couple years and actually just sold it this year. Never used it. I mean, I did use it, but there was really no big purpose with it. That's more if you're going to be doing business, and you better have a good insurance policy, I think, if you're going to use the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro for business. So you got $459. I'm going to get to you guys in the chat here. There's a lot of you there, so I didn't want to jump right into that. We'll get right into that after this. But $459. And then you're going to go as high as $649 for the 128 gig internal memory and 4 batteries. So about $650. So this thing ranges from $450 base to $650 all maxed out. And actually it should be higher if there is a portable version in the 4 battery, but there isn't. So I did see in the chat before I even started what is a thermal. I'm sure most of you know what a thermal is, but it detects the heat, and if let's say you're looking for a person in the woods and you're flying over top, you'll see their body heat glow. then the other question I saw in the chat was this: what's the portable version or whatever? What do they call it? Is it portable? Yeah. What's the portable version? Standard version is just drone comes in a box with everything. Portable version is they put it all in a lunchbox type case and put that in the box. So that's the difference between the two. I've never used their cases. I don't like the little lunchbox type case. I don't even like it when DJI has it. So I never use it. So let's get back into where I can see you guys. And the other thing I want to mention is in comparison to FEMI, they're hitting it. They're staying with that one battery. If you stick with the one battery price, they're sticking with the FEMI X8 Mini. So those two are fairly neck and neck in price, but Hubsan is offering a ton more on paper. We have not seen this yet, so we don't know. But, oh boy, I'll try to go through the chat here. I'm going to shout out to you guys, but there's a good video. So 60 people in here. Michael Blades, FPV, Call Mac 1, Matt Cundiff, Lewitson, I'm sorry, and I'm going to call you Dronography, Unknown Invictus, Scatman Ost. I don't know what that means. Scat. I know what that means, but Drone Syndrome and Linux Root Linux VJJVB times 2, Matt Bagwell, Willie Jean, Chad B, Mark Trotter, Michael, I always say your name wrong, I'm sure, but Todorov, and David Reynolds. I said Mark Trotter, Willie Jean, Ricky Britton, Joe Powers. Joe, your envelope's in the mail, I think. Oops, no it isn't. I forgot. Joey, your envelope's right here. I didn't stick it in the mail yet. And Bob Harvey, Bob B, and some new ones in here. And I think I'm getting everybody. I don't think I missed anyone. Treetop Flyer. And wow, everybody. Who me? And Channel. Fly Zone Drones in the house. Sergio. JK Enterprise. Patrick, you I think put in a comment about people pronouncing your name. It's I'm gonna say Patrick. I'm not from Pennsylvania, Patrick, so I'm not good with this, but because this is all Polish names are very, very common here, but it's Patrick Watsmunski. I think I got it right. It doesn't look that hard to say, but I can butcher it. Mike Kenny. And I think some of you are just starting to comment just so I can keep going and going. I'm going on roll call here. Greg Pittman. GMI Visuals. UK Bubblers. Wow, there's a lot of Rizal. Sorry if I got that wrong. Okay, I'm stopping there. I think I got everybody for the most part. But yeah, this is insane with the thermal. I don't even know if I should continue on talking about that. There's really nothing to say except they've just kind of dropped this on us with this YouTube video. You guys did see and hear that properly, right, on the screen when I shared it? Let me know. And I'm going to miss a bunch of comments. I'll probably be on the most current ones. I'll try to flip back up through. But if you've been following on my videos, I have videos. I've started chasing this whole, what I've been calling the mini saga between FEMI and Hubsan, obviously comparing to DJI. I mean, I think in the end we're all going to know DJI is the one to go to. If you're new to new and don't know Hubsan's history, you can learn it the hard way by buying this drone. I will definitely be buying the drone. I'll buy the 3 battery package if that's available right away. If not, I'll just get the 1 battery. Whatever's available right away, except for that thermal, I'll grab that. But in comparison, like I said, to DJI, I mean, we have to go, and I've been playing cheerleader here with Hubsan, but now I think it's kind of time to start rolling into real reality here, get into real life history with them. And I didn't read. Chad's my cheerleader there. 72 people in there, 9 likes. Thanks, Chad. I don't see if anybody said they were able to see the video when I played it, because when I play it, that's all I see. I don't see what you guys are seeing, so I don't have another screen open. But anyhow, getting back into reality here with it, Hubsan is known for their issues with batteries. I don't care what type of battery it is. They've got to really come back and earn that respect, earn that trust. And they have been screwing this battery up for way too long now, ever since they got into the game of trying to control that battery and us using things like the Giphy, however y'all pronounce it, I don't know, but the Giphy 4200 battery. That's what upset them the most. You know, boo-hoo, somebody else is making a battery that fits our drones and worked perfectly fine. So then they want to go and try and make it so you can't use that. They make the proprietary batteries. But before that, they started messing with this battery meter and giving you, wanting to put up all these prompts on the screen that drive you crazy while you're flying, that little Chinese voice screaming at you. That's when it all started. As soon as they started doing that, that battery meter was way off, and it was telling you your battery's too low, you got to land. And if anybody carries one of those little battery meters with you that you just plug right into, it'll tell you your battery's almost dead. You got to land, and then you plug into that meter, you have 40% battery. So that's how far off they are on their batteries. But the battery meter, obviously, when it hits 0, I guess it's telling that quad shut down, and it shuts down the ESCs, and then that's when you're seeing everybody say, I was flying, it was 50%, everything was fine, and all of a sudden it just shot right down to almost 0% and then fell out of the sky. That's Hubsan creating this kind of crap with their battery. So that's one thing we really have to keep in mind with this. Just like talking about the FEMI and its gimbal, its horizon being off and everything, these are the things you look for the FEMI. For the Hubsan, you really have to look at the battery. That is the number one thing I think with Hubsan, is that battery. That's the one thing. You're going to go and spend $500, and you'll get a dozen flights out of it, and then that battery crap out on you, or the meter, the firmware is what it is. The parameters are off, and that thing goes and falls out of the sky. And then you have customer service. That's the other thing. Hubsan customer service. So you'll never hear me when I'm doing my reviews on this Hubsan Zino. I will point out everything that works and everything that's good, but you will never hear me be an actual cheerleader for the Hubsan company until they start regaining that respect from us. I've got a group of nearly 5,000 people. It's strictly Hubsan help and support, and that all the proof is right there. I see it all. I'm not blind to anything that is going on. I repair Xenos all over my floor right now. Xeno Pros are the big one this month, but I've got a lot of them that I'm repairing. I have a couple FEMIs, and I have one Mini. I have one DJI Mini too. So that kind of tells you. But then again, I'm known for Hubsan, so that's why I get more Hubsans. I would really like to see more of the FEMIs. I love working on the X8 SE 2020. I like working on the DJIs. They're a little bit harder, and of course have to charge more, just like the Evo 2. But anyhow, let's let's go into the chat. Excuse me. Let's go into the chat here. And I'm not going to go all the way up to the top because you guys were probably just kind of hanging out talking with each other. And I got to get new glasses. I can't see. Yeah, everybody just was kind of talking to each other. So I'm going to shoot down towards the bottom here. And if you have anything you want to say to me, say it now. Everything was Greta until suddenly just fell from the sky. Never Greta. Everything was great until it suddenly fell from the sky. There's never a good word of mouth recommendation for a drone. Treetop, that's Treetop Flyer. I must have clicked on one by mistake. I use this touchpad. And I often just kind of bump it. So that's whatever that last message was that popped up prior is because I bumped it. Bob Harvey, great shirt. Yeah, I was actually not planning. I would have put my breaking news shirt on again. I was not planning on making this video live. I was actually getting ready to sit down and do a case video, 2 case videos. And I didn't change my shirt. I didn't even think about it. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I do have my coffee mug. I forgot about the bottom of this cup. You're number one. Number one. That's all that means. For most. For everybody in here, it means you're number one. What website did you find the packaging combos? It's all on the Hubsan website. I'll pull it up right here and share the screen. And hopefully you can see the screen when I pull it up. Let's pull it up here. Add screen, and let's go to Hubsan. Okay, so if you guys look right here, $459 for the 64 gig internal, 1 battery, and then $509 for the 1 battery, 128 gig, and $539 for the 2 battery, 64 gig, $589 for the 2 battery, 128 gig, and then it goes the way they flip around when I click on them is throwing me off. Let's go to the 4 battery. Let's just jump up to the 4 battery here. 4 battery with 64 is $599, and then the 4 batteries with 128. There is absolutely nothing here about this thermal. That was the YouTube video that they had. So let me get the screen off here. So the thermal was on their YouTube video from their Hubsan official channel. I believe that's what it was. Yeah, Hubsan official. And it just says pre-sale soon was the name of the video, and then they pop up this thermal US dollars $1,499, $1,499. So that was that. Let's see. Let me go back up here. And hello to everybody saying hello. Will we be the testers of the Mini like the FEMI Mini? That email blew my mind. Yeah, that email, if you guys remember when Chad and I did our live, that was a real long live. So anybody that wasn't there watching, you probably didn't catch it. But basically, I read an email in that live that was shared with me by Drone Syndrome. Or not shared with me, put on his community page. So if you want to see it, just go to Drone Syndrome's channel and go to his community tab page, and you'll read basically FEMI admitting that the first batches, their trial testing batches. So you are a tester. There's 2 different versions of email or replies and email that he's got there, and if you read them, one of them pretty much flat out just says, you guys are testers. We all know that. We all know that when we buy these things, that we are testers, but they flat out said it right there. So, is there an image of the controller? No, we have not seen that. I'm glad you said that. We have not seen this controller yet. I think we can expect it. I don't have one near me. We can expect it to be... We can expect it to be our typical, I think, very plain Jane controller. These are like toy looking and feeling controllers. I think it'll be much like these. Actually, they do say there is LCD on there. I would like to see like the Zino 2 LCD, although I don't use that. I hardly use it for anything. But I do like to have it. So it does eat up more battery. But no, I don't know if they're going to show that anytime soon or not. I would think they would want to show that. But yeah, I have not seen anything on that yet. And you like the Zino controller, Matt. The regular, like you like this regular one here. I mean, I like the fact that, I don't know, I don't really like it. I don't like it at all, really. The Zino 2, I mean, I would actually like to have kind of like the DJI FPV, kind of more like your game controllers. I like those where they're a little nicer to hold. Something like that wouldn't be bad. But I guess we'll wait and see on the controller. That's going to be the big surprise, I guess. $14.99 is not ridiculous, actually, but it is for Hubsan. I think it's ridiculous the fact that Hubsan is even bringing this out. It's not terribly hard technology for them to put into their drones. I mean, you've got third parties making the cameras and everything for you. So, I mean, they can pretty much put together anything they want. It's just what they do with it after. And, you know, one thing I've always kind of felt best about with them using third party people, like when you get your very first, let's say the Zino 2 Mini, Hubsan didn't sit there in their own little factory and make this thing. This is made by a third party. They've always done this with the 501s. Everything was always made by someone else doing a production. And then what they do is they get them in almost fully put together pieces. And they put the final pieces all together on it. So, and do all their little, you know, QC stickers and signatures inside. If you open one up, you'll find writing and stuff like that. But yeah, they've shown plenty of pictures. And when I used to be closer when we had Shally Lou and Annie and everybody, everything was always, we're waiting on this production the company to produce this one. We're out of stock. It will be produced after this one's done. So Hubsan's not making these things. So back to what I was trying to say is, my belief is your very first versions of firmware, before Hubsan has a chance to go in there and start playing with parameters and giving us firmware updates, you're better off, I think, with the very first version of firmware in a lot of cases, because it kind of seems to go downhill from there. And I that's the way I feel anyhow. So that's just something to think about. Keep an eye on that. Any Hubsan you buy, brand new product, very first production batches, you're flying around and that firmware is perfectly fine. Always do what I say. If they're not forcing the update, let that firmware update get a little dusty and let everybody else test it out for you. And then you'll see usually it starts kind of declining. All of a sudden we're having the battery issues. All of a sudden we're having, it doesn't fly as far because they're testing they're playing with different signal strengths and things like that. So it's not getting the type of flight time it got in the beginning, things like that. So just keep an eye out for those kind of things. But in my videos, when I get this baby, I'm definitely going to be looking for the typical haunts. And I don't think this is under 250G. Yeah, I don't think the thermals, if they say the thermals under 250 grams, I'm going to be very surprised on that one. So, yeah, the game controllers are always nice. I just like that feel, especially, I don't know, I really like that feel. I like the big square Air 2 and Air 2S controller as well, but that game controller feels a lot better, especially for long range flights. I think new Hubsan customer service will be like old profession. They will take their customer service to a whole new level. I don't agree. If you're saying Hubsan's customer service is going to improve, I don't know how long you've been with Hubsan, but in my 5 years with Hubsan, we're on a roller coaster. It's always the same repeat. The Hubsan has never changed from day one of my first purchase with a little Hubsan. I think it was the 502. Yeah, I can't remember the versions now. The little 502, whatever, 502S, I think it was. And then I got into the 501s. And I went through all that frustration. But anyhow, yeah, so there's really not much more to say that I haven't already said in my other videos. So, if you haven't watched any of those videos, go back and watch the videos. Watch me and Chad do from our live video that we did the other night, the marathon of over 2 hours. We had a lot of fun. Many of you were in there with us. It was very active with the chat. A lot better than I'm doing right now. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So holy shit, 78 people in here. Any questions? I mean, there's not really much more to talk about, except I really just wanted to see if there was really any reaction to this thermal. They're definitely giving us something fun to sit back and watch, because I can't wait. And there's going to, like what I said about, they've packed so much into this drone that once it overheats, they automatically charge your account and say, it's okay, you purchased the thermal. I think you're going to find a lot of jokes like that with this, because let's face it, I think everybody's going to be shocked with this whole thermal news. Chad, you can't find the list of prices. It's their Hubsan website. It's the Hubsan official website. It's just Hubsan.com, dude. Come on, get with it. Here too, 501A and SS. Willie Jean started out with 81 people in the house. Fly Zone Drone says it's slowly dropping off now that they see I'm dying out here. Hubsan Site Mini, sorry, the product was not found. Wonder if it's different for some of you in a different region, but I mean it's right here in front of me. Hubsan.com. It's the Hubsan official. It's not the Hubsan US, which is not Hubsan official. That's just Hubsan in New York. That's a company that's kind of copying their website, but I do buy a lot of parts from them. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I can copy and paste the link that I'm looking at here. and put it in here for you guys. Here's the link. This is the one. www.pornhub.com. Yep, that's it. Okay, so there's the link to the Hubsan website. And it's got all the prices on it for all the packages. It's just not available yet, of course. It's sold out. It's not sold out. It's just not available yet. Yes, Patrick, I guarantee it. J-Turd already has one, and he's probably got a spare to give away. So, everybody subscribe to J-Turd Drone. It's actually J-Bird Drone. It's a joke. He does fake giveaways. He gives them away to himself or his relative that lives and flies in the same exact place with him, and we busted him for it. Long story. So yeah, J-Turd's probably already got 2 of them. Here in Arizona, show the prices, and you can buy as well. All right. Where can you buy? Because you can't buy it on the Hubsan Zino website. Actually, now it says add to cart. Let me pull this up. Let me share my screen here. It was not available. I'm going to make my purchase right now if that's the case. Oh, this reminds me of another show. We're going to make our purchase live. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's share the screen and pull it up. Okay. So we are going to go to the 3 battery. I don't care if I don't want portable. Portable's $569. Where's the 3 battery standard? 4 battery, 3 battery, portable. I don't see it. 2, 4, 1, 2, 1. I guess it's just you have to get the portable. $569. Good freaking gosh. Add it to cart. Let's see what we get. And why did it take me here? Because I have all these parts in my cart. Let's go to my cart. Yeah. I have to get rid of all these. I don't want these. I don't need these parts anyhow. I'm all parted out. Oh, do I want to do this, you guys? Now? I should be able to buy from Hubsan, and you guys see my address there. Shipping, flat rate, continue. You see my address again. Half of you have my address. So I have to take you out of my screen now anyhow, because we're going to go into my payment information, and we don't want to share that. So I'm going to take you out of my screen, but I will talk as I make this purchase. And should I do it, guys? Should I do it now, or should I wait and see if there's any... I'm out of focus. There we go. See if there's any better deals. I'm never going to buy anything from Banggood. I'll only buy... The only other China store I'll buy from is AliExpress. And I would prefer AliExpress even over Hubsan. But yeah, Patrick, I'm going to be blowing my wad live. I mean, I have to. Push the friggin' button. Where'd that go? Who said that? Push the friggin' button. Everybody's talking too fast. Pull the trigger. Push. Matt says, I'm going to go with Matt. Matt says, push the friggin' button. All right, Matt, here we go. All right, guys, I'm going to make the purchase. We're going to do this with a PayPal. They have my address right. 1157 McKinley Avenue, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. $569. $569. Flat rate, best away shipping. That's a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to be on a frickin' canoe. Continue. Come on. Going to my PayPal account. And pay now. Oh, now I just got to confirm. Okay. And I think it's done. Payment complete. Oh. We were talking about buyer's remorse, Chad, with the FEMI. I just felt it with the Hubsan. All right, so it takes me back and says, thank you. We appreciate your business. Thank you for shopping. Yeah, we just... All right, guys, it's done. I purchased the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro 3 battery. I did not go up to the 128 gig internal memory. I don't need that. I do need some. It's early in the morning, but I think it's time to have an alcoholic beverage. Oh my God. I know there's going to be better deals out there, but what the hell? I mean, I'm definitely going to be reviewing this thing. I don't care if I get it first before anybody else. So I don't know. Are you kidding me? Pre-sale, and is it available now on pre-sale at AliExpress for $3.99? If that's one battery. I mean, it's still going to go up, but I don't think that's correct. It's not. I don't even see. Let me see here. I don't even see it now. Yeah, I do. It's not available. Lied to me. You're just trying to make me feel like crap for purchasing it. They're still showing $8.99. So yeah, it's not $3.99, at least not here. So I think you're trying to make me feel bad for making that purchase. And I don't even need this mic anyhow, or this earphone anyhow. Nobody on here to talk with me. All right, so I think that's it. I feel a little bit sick to my stomach right now, so I should probably end the show. Alexandra, yes, there is a combo. That's what I just purchased. They show the combo on the Hubsan website. If you go where I shared the link, I'll share it again right now. If you go there, they have the prices. I just shared the link down at the bottom of the screen. But they have the combo packages if you click on that link in the chat. And now you say you're joking. Oh, sorry. I misunderstood. But anyhow, guys, there's the link again if you want to. Come on, somebody join me. Pull the frickin' trigger. I mean, don't make me the only person doing this. I know a ton of people are going to be buying this early in the game. So 99 people watching. I think everybody heard Chris is about to commit suicide and click the purchase button. So if you just jumped in, yes, I just purchased it live. We did it live, everybody. We did it live. You know the show I'm talking about. I did my unboxing live. I purchased the drone on live. Yay. Everybody likes the Stotson shirt. Maybe I should make that put a QC guy logo on that and sell that shirt. Dotson with QC. Buy things from Hubsan's website is like marrying a woman you never seen before. STD comes bundled for free. Love it. I've never had you on my chat and my channel before, but Glad you're in here. You've had some pretty good comments. I wish I could, Chris. My eyes are holding me back. Yeah, I understand. It says shipping 3 days after confirmation from U.S. That's always a lie. There are no way any of these are in the U.S. right now. I guarantee it. Once it reaches the U.S., sure, it'll get here in 3 days. But this thing, they're going to tell me they're going to wait about 5 days. If it's even ready, let's say their boxes are ready to ship. They're going to tell me in 5 days it's shipped. They're going to create a label right now. And then it won't show any type of pickup in China for 5 days. Then it'll sit dead for a while because from their location to their customs, it's like taking a journey from East Coast to West Coast United States by foot. And then once it gets here to U.S. Customs, I can't say we're any better. I don't know if I'm not going to get into the whole politics, but it's been worse. Anything I order from China at least weekly, once a week, and once everything gets here, it just sits there at frickin' California and Customs for a while, and then once it leaves, it's finally, it's like 2 days, it's from West Coast to East Coast, so I'll keep you guys updated. Stay tuned. A lot of you new faces in here. Subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned. I will drive you nuts keeping you updated on this thing. So, I saw a comment. Where is it? I kind of briefly saw a comment I wanted to go back to. Fly Zone Drone, you're always such a good cheerleader, great show, wonderful. It's a shit show. You don't have to say that. It's a complete shit show. I don't have my buddy Chad here beside me, guys. He's here in the chat because he's working. He's not allowed to be on here because he's on our dime. Government worker. So we are paying him to stay home and work, and he's doing a very good job at it. So thank you, Chad. Thank you. But I do wish you were here beside me. I've been on this for about 42 minutes. I want to kind of keep this for sure under an hour. So I should have invited you guys in here, whoever I'm talking to. Out of the two of you, I should have invited one of you guys in here, or anybody in the chat. Should have had you on here with me. Matt, Mikey, would love to have you on. So another live. You guys somebody be prepared and just pull you in. So here's one I like. It's talking about the Z again. 260, 280Zs. My gosh. I did not like the 240Zs. I did not like the 260Zs. I am 100% 280Z lover. And the only year for me was the 1978 Datsun 280Z, which was the very last year they made that. And that was the ones I had. My brother had the exact same year, and then my father had the 1981 Datsun 280ZX. So we were a big Z family, and I like the Datsun 280Z 1978. It's not the only one that had this, but I like it because that was the fuel injection version. You guys are getting a little education here if you don't know, but that was the fuel injection version. I think that was 5-speed, 6-speed, I don't know. I don't remember. You had air conditioning. Did not have that power steering. That rack and pinion front end, no power steering was you got some Popeye forearms on you. But before that they had the older like 240s, 260s. I don't know if the 280s had it, but you had the dual Weber carburetors. And they were a complete pain in the ass to stay tuned. So Datsun 280Z 1978, last year of the Z. That is the best model in my opinion. So you just got a little education there. Uncle had a 240 and a 280. All of them are, I mean, they all look the same pretty much, unless you get I hated the 2+2 where they had that extra hump for the back seat. You don't buy a 280Z with a back seat. And then for such a tiny car, that's the most leg room you'll ever have in a car. Me, at the time, being over 6 foot tall, I think I've shrunk a little bit since then, but over 6 foot tall, being able to sit there with my legs fully stretched and still plenty of room if needed, that's an amazing, amazing car. And so low you felt like your ass was dragging on concrete. But that power steering, that non-power steering was a bitch. All right, that's enough about the 280Zs. Next, I will wear my Ducati shirt. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about their bikes. There is no external. Yeah, you'll still have your memory card. You'll have internal memory, and then you'll have your. If they don't have a place for I can't see here. It's not focused. A SD card. That would be the stupidest thing ever, because when that internal memory fails, we can't record anything. So any of the other drones that have the internal memory, they also have a SD card as well. And then you can choose, how you want to use that. So I think it's safe to say you're going to have your external as well. Internal is just a little added bonus. So I never use it. Absolutely never use it. I like to just have everything on my SD card. I never plug in my computers my quads to the computer and take everything off. I put the SD card on the computer. I take everything off of it. I never load up. Everything goes on to, I have multiple hard drives here. Everything goes on to those. And there's the only stuff I keep is pretty much anything I like that I've gotten out of my private flights. I keep in a separate area, and then I have a folder that's like YouTube published, and that's all the stuff that's on my channel. So that's it. I think it's really time to end it here, guys. But yeah, wow, 84 people in here. Thank you so much. I have had up to about 150 people at one time, I think, but that was a giveaway. So that was my largest. But just announcing this kind of stuff here, this is a record breaker for this type of live. That's a lot of people. It's probably because Chad's not here. That's what it is. Once you don't have Chad on here, nobody wants. Everybody wants to come watch. Nobody wants to watch him. I'm just kidding, buddy. I love you. It's because it's early in the day. More people have the opportunity. Chad's only really able to get on in late evening. So, different time zones, people are sleeping, slobbering on their pillows. And this time of the day, it's a lot easier and you get a lot of people. Hey, Chad, do we have the approve? Did I get the approval, Chad? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Chad. I have the UK crowd. I want to know if I have the approval, though. So, yeah, Thomas Baker, you are late to the party, my friend. But, yeah, we have hit... I'll go for the 1 hour. So it's 48 minutes. I'll go for the 1 hour. I'm going to spend all my time now with you guys in chat. I do enjoy that. Just please bear with me on trying to keep up. So yeah, guys, I'll do my best here. I'm going to just do a real quick check. It's 83 people. 48 minutes started. And let me check my thumbs up status. I really don't care about the thumbs up, guys. But yeah, 55 thumbs up. Jaybird hasn't visited yet. I don't know, Quadcopter hasn't visited yet. Brian Singleton hasn't visited yet. Those are my thumbs downs. They have not visited yet. But I have 0 thumbs down, so that's nice. I don't care. Thumbs ups, thumbs downs, do whatever you want. Like Philly Drone Life says, hit it twice. I watched him this morning on his live. Holy hell, that guy has so much energy. I understand why now based on a comment on his reply back to me. But I had to go get a cup of coffee. I had to pause it and go get a cup of coffee and go back and watch later. All right, so Chad, yeah, no approval. That's sad. That's so sad. I've been kicked out of and blocked from the Drone Seekers Facebook group. And I love all the drone seekers, and we all know it's one drone seeker that has a big issue. Most likely after me and Chad's last live, we were talking about this one, I don't know, quadcopter, and he's part of the administration in there. So well, we gotta kick him out. I can't have him in here. So I got kicked out, but. Chad posted this live for me in the group, and as long as they don't kick him out, but so far they have not approved it. They have not approved the post, so that's why I was asking. So I got kicked out because I'm not a fan of the 800-pound gorilla in the room. So rightfully so. Again, that was on the live. I'm not gonna go. Yeah, I'm not gonna coffee mug drone seekers. I love the drone seekers, especially my Jackie. I love Jackie. She's been on my show. She'll be on my show again in the future, I'm sure. But my show, what the, my show. But yeah, she's been on and she'll be on again. I love Jackie. She checks in with me from time to time. And we just chat. She just checked in with me a few days ago, and we were talking about, COVID and getting out biking and hiking and things like that she's been doing. So it's only Marcus. He's just a little baby. Matt already said his goodbyes. I'm not coffee mugging them. Yeah, me too. He was funny. I don't know what you're talking about there. This like a giveaway. You must have won a drone. So Chad, you take that back? They approved it? If they approved it, then thank you. I'll do a fake drink. Thank you, drone seekers. If they didn't, fuck you, Marcus. How's that? Oh, well, what do you, Chad, this is like trying to text with you. Chad is the worst person to text with. Like, I feel like Chad has blonde hair sometimes. I'll say something to him and he's like, whoa, what? And it's like this, this right here. Oh, Chad, what are we going to do with you, brother? Tomorrow you're going to purchase the thermal version live. No, we're not going to do that. I will say right now, I will never own the thermal version. And Gorilla Man Garage. Hello, hello, hello. And we're at 53 minutes. So many personalities in the drone YouTube. You know what, dude? That is so correct. So many personalities of drone YouTube community. Everyone is an affiliate, so yeah. I'm an affiliate of Banggood. I'm an affiliate of AliExpress. I'm an associate of Amazon. I gave up on all the China sellers. I don't like sharing my links, especially for like Banggood. I don't like sharing my links and then reading about everybody's terrible experience and losing the package, getting a damaged package. It's not my fault, but I shared the link. I just don't like the bad taste it gives me. It's just not the type. I don't like the relationship. You feel dirty dealing with these companies, the way they try to pimp you on everything. And not to mention that when the Zino 2 came out, unfortunately, I sold a lot of those. I sold over $60,000 worth of those through my affiliate links. They cut, COVID hit, and they cut my my commission in half. Pissed me off. Took half my money. Blamed it all on COVID. So, I mean, that should be against the law, but that's what they did. So, yeah, this whole community thing, though, that's a whole nother joke. There is no community here. The only community here is right here on my channel. This is my community. And then those of you who have channels that I interact with that are here in the chat. That's the only community. We're not a community of everybody. Everybody's got their little cliques. And like I was saying in the live, this whole drone nation, the only one I like is Ron Brown. The rest of them are a bunch of little frickin' crybabies. All of them. Marcus, Brian Singleton. I liked John Coopy, but it's that same thing. These you talk about Marcus, I can't even associate with you. So John Coopy, it's all a little high school clique. What's that frickin' idiot that's been dropped on his head? Bill Thomas. All of them. The other Bill too. Bill the drone reviewer. All just a bunch of little frickin' babies. So yeah, high school mentality. I don't play that game and get into those kind of cliques. And as you can see, I say what I feel like saying. And there's no way I could be in that type of clique and last, because I will hurt their feelings, and then you have to wipe the tears off your shoulder. I'm sorry, give them a hug and all that. If you guys will recall when Marcus and Ron made their debut with the Zino, that's how they came to YouTube. Who promoted them? Me. I had them in my group. I had them on my channel. I did the first Zino Nations with them. And when I say I had them on my channel, I mean I was saying, go watch these guys, go watch these guys. I supported them, and you could probably say I'm responsible for at least 2,500 of Marcus's subscribers. Ron didn't really take it into like I'm going to be a full-fledged reviewer. But then they start using you and do nothing but just promote themselves in all their comments on your, not Ron, but like Marcus and people like Marcus. They give you the blank statements of, great show, but they didn't watch your video, and then they talk about their it's all kind of like comments to pull you towards them. They're just networking. They use the hell out of the group. I use groups too to post my links and stuff like that, but I also am active in these groups. I never just use a group and as far as putting my links in there and not be active and support other people as well. I comment on videos, I comment on pictures, I interact with people in these groups. They didn't do that, or Marcus at least didn't do that. Kicked them out of my groups, and then that's where the relationship went bad from there. So that's the whole story there. And then it just got uglier. Had to say some ugly things about me in my channel, with my charities and my mom's cancer. And that obviously did not go over well, so that's it. I would love to just meet Marcus in person. That's all I have to say. Gorilla Man's Garage, did you get an answer? What's the answer, Chad? What's he looking for? Oh, for his issues? Yeah, Patrick. Ron Brown, me and Chad have been saying this for a long time. We really wish Ron Brown would get the hell away from that group. Ron, I love Ron. I enjoy watching Ron. I like Ron a lot. I like his personality. I like his very dry sense of humor. Chad and I talk about that, and really wish that he would have left that and done his own thing. I don't think Marcus is great for him, but Marcus has got a little niche. I don't know exactly what that niche is, but it's working for him. So yes, I say niche. I don't say niche. Sorry. I'll get corrected on that. Just like my denoising. Ugh, God, I wish I never said that. Denoising, I'm gonna say it in every video. Denoising is not an official word. It is a generic term. That's it. Okay, I can say it's not a word because that's true. It's not in. You can't play it on Scrabble. It's not a word, flat out. You know, all this time, can you guys even hear me? My mic's been over here. I bet that's a little bit different now, isn't it? Probably sounded like shit. You guys are like terrible in the chat. I asked about my sound. I don't know that I saw anybody say anything about sound. I asked about if you could read, if you could see the screen I shared, and I don't think anybody said anything. Maybe it's because you couldn't hear me all this time. Okay, audio's been fine all along, but it sounds better now, doesn't it, Matt? Guaranteed. All right, we're at 1 hour. I hit 1 hour. We're going to be done here. This is amazing. Still 78 people in here. Love you all. Definitely mean it. Frank S. Jr. I didn't say hello to you. You're new. Hugh's in the house here now. I'm not going to get started on all that. There's been way more than I started in my first roll call. I will just say thank you all. Hello all. Thank you all for coming. And thank you for watching. Stick with me on this whole mini saga. You will get 100% dirt truth on anything that pops up. I will always remind you of the haunts of the Femi, the Hubsan. I don't own the Femi. Chad's going to loan me his. And then I can do my comparison with the Zino once that comes, now that I've spent the frickin' money on it. And I'll keep you guys posted. In my update videos on anything we learn with the Hubsan or any of these minis, I will always update the status in each video of my order. So those of you who just popped in, I ordered it live right here. You can go back and watch the replay. I spent over $500 frickin' on the damn thing. But we'll see when I'll give an announcement when it ships. See how long it takes to ship, how many days. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get my end broadcast button ready. See if I can do it right this time. Every time I do this, I misjudge the timeout. It's not right when you click, it always times out. So I'm going to try to sign off while talking here and see if I do it right. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe. And as always, hit the bell for future content and notification.